Hello Pisces, Amy Energy here with a tarot message for you. If you have not, please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I make a new video. All right. Well, I guess when you make a new video, because I am a Pisces too, so. All right, Pisces, let's see what you need to know right now for your highest and best. Check out the link in the description box. That will take you all the places you need to go, need to be, to connect with me. All right, your strength here is trees. Okay, so you are connected to the earth right now. Connected, I feel, to your body because you are earth, or you are nature. Going through a transitional period right now, crossroads coming out. So I feel like, you're opening up, trying to plan, make the best decision that's best for you. All right, we got 2 wands, a 6 and a 3. You could be feeling stuck about what is best for you and what is best for somebody else, but ultimately you have to put you first. But this situation could be so confusing. We got geometry coming out. It could be so confusing that you're not quite sure what's what, right? Maybe you're like, maybe, this decision is best for me, or maybe, it's not. So I feel like, you could be really in a tough space, but your strength is that you can connect to the earth, ground, go outside, go for a walk, and that can shift the energy, right? By connecting with nature, it can help you connect with your intuition here. All right, so let's get some tarot out. First card for you, Pisces, is the Chariot. All right, yeah. I feel like you know where you want to go. You know what you want. You got a goals, okay? You got goals here for sure, Pisces. And you're really in a beautiful manifesting energy, right? Look, You can see it. You see yourself in the garden of your dreams here, right? Or wherever it is you want to be, you can see it. The Hermit is here, so I definitely feel like there is a time, Pisces, where, it's very deep, very spiritual. I don't think, we're sitting in the house all summer, but we could be definitely needing our time alone, our time to unwind, our time to go within. Something here in the past, I feel like we were really trying so hard to make something happen, to work toward our goals, and it felt like nothing was moving forward in the way that we wanted it to. And we also may have lost some support from some friends in our life. But I do see that it's kind of brought more of a balance to your life, or more of a calmness, rather, where we're still not 100% sure what the future holds, but I feel like we're able to work here uninterrupted with the 8 of Pentacles, just nose to the grindstone here. So I do feel like we could be kind of keeping our mind occupied by just focusing on the work. Like maybe in the past we were focused on what we didn't have, and then so of course no progress is being made. And maybe you're like, yeah, and no progress is still being made. But that's not true, because the progress that's gotten made is that you're now at least focusing on the problem. And the Knight of Cups here in the future. So I do see you moving toward a dream here in the future. Okay, this is a profound connection coming in for you, Pisces. Okay, and this won't resonate for everyone, right this moment, right? This is a general reading. But if you're wanting love, you might as well get excited, because I'm feeling the energy here, and feeling the energy of this is, definitely gonna help us, not hurt us, right? So I'm not saying I can tell the future here, Pisces, but I feel like there was something in the past that was moving rather slowly, right? Somebody here was the Knight of Pentacles, They were really taking their time because they weren't able to open up and talk about something, about a transition that they were going through. So they were all swords, all up in the head. And there was a painful ending and betrayal in the past. And that kind of motivated you in a way of just seeing your, just seeing what you had accomplished as less than what it was, maybe even. Okay, but now you're being motivated by your own magic, and that's the shift. So if you feel like a lot hasn't shifted in the physical world, well, I feel like you just got started, because I feel like when you were trying to work in this like scarcity, it wasn't really, nothing was working for you. We still had to go through that. It's valid. It's not something to beat yourself up and be like, oh, I should have not been in scarcity. No, we had to go through this. We had to learn this lesson. We had to see the ways that we were standing in our own way so we could correct it. And now I feel like we're doing just that, but we're still feeling a little bit stuck, or like we're waiting for something. Okay, and I do feel like there is good news coming in. We're going to clarify these cards here, Pisces, but so far this is a very fine reading for my Pisces. Okay, we do end with the 5 of Cups, but I do not, dislike this energy, because I feel like, first of all, the 5 of Cups is a part of life. So we have to go through, we have to feel our feelings, feel our grief. And I do feel like there was a loss here. We had to take a blow to our self-esteem, or there was a lack in our resources, and we had to work through something that was very, very challenging. And that's what made us feel stuck, right? Because when we go through these really hard challenges in life, sometimes it can throw us off course or make us feel a little lost, right? But we're going to be making sense of why things unfolded the way they did here very soon. And it is these feelings of grief that are motivating us to do this work, which is ultimately going to motivate us to go in after our dream and know that we deserve it, right? After what we've been through, we deserve to be able to walk and go over this bridge, right? And get over to that castle. So let's clarify these cards for my perfect Pisces. Why is the Chariot here for Pisces? The 3 of Cups. So Pisces, I feel like there was definitely a soul connection here that you came into in the past. You could have been feeling quite good. You could have been celebrating something here. Yeah, you felt this profound connection. Why is the Hermit here? The High Priestess. Very interesting here, Pisces. You could have been, just with the High Priestess and the Hermit, I feel like you are highly spiritual, and you definitely, were motivated to do something, I feel, because there was something that we were feeling that was off with certain friends, people, energies that we were connecting with. We got Justice coming out, clarifying the 7 of Pentacles here. The Empress. And the Chariot again. So this is really interesting, Pisces. I definitely just see us here in the past knowing what we wanted, but not moving on it, right? Because I definitely feel with Justice, there could have been, we could have been seeking more balance in a situation, but at the same time, we're the Empress here. So I feel like, it did present a certain challenge to the situation that we were not willing to ask for what we wanted, because I feel like we were very much in this, like, I do not chase, I attract. which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, but I definitely just feel like it could have been the motivations of why we were like that. Maybe that's not authentic to what you actually want, because I feel like you're actually a fast mover, because you have the Chariot coming out twice. I feel like you are actually a very fast mover. You connect with people very easily, but it's almost like the ease in which you connected with somebody and the profoundness that you also felt made you want to take things slow, more out of a fear of loss and uncertainty than actually that being authentic. But also there was something, you wanted to get the dream come true here. I'm just seeing someone who didn't want to mess something up. You didn't want, to lose out on the opportunity that was here. Okay, so why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Pisces? So ultimately whatever the situation was, it's unlocked gifts from the divine just within you, right? For you to be able to get in touch with your inner child, to dream the dreams that you want, to see yourself as valuable, to really get into a very much more confident energy. Very fiery here, Pisces. But King of Swords, also very, the King of Swords will not tolerate fools gladly, right? So I feel like, you're in a very sharp, intimidating energy here right now. And that could be why you're just focusing on your work here and focusing on working through your emotions, honoring your emotions. Because I feel like you want to attract somebody who can hold space for those emotions. You want to attract your perfect person here. Okay, and maybe you feel like this person from the past was your perfect person. Or like you're just getting over that. I feel like you're observing your behavior, even if you're not interested in somebody. Okay, but I do feel like there's a toxic type of connection that we have to somebody. I'm just saying, this is a general reading, so please use your own intuition if it resonates for you or not. But someone here is too slow, and I definitely feel like someone here wasn't able to meet us on the proper emotional level. They are not for us, but we are blocking anything new from coming in because we're staying stuck on this person, and this person's stuck on being stagnant in their life. We could know this though. So I feel like we're kind of working through this. We're working through this shadow energy. Okay. Yes, the moon coming out with the Magician. We're manifesting with the moon, but also, for some of us, be careful. Don't manifest any specific person. Manifest an energy, right? That's what you want to do. You want to have sex, manifest sexual energy, not I want to have sex with so-and-so, right? Because you could end up with a situation on your hands you don't want, right? Trust me, you don't know, you don't see everything about somebody. So you don't want to manifest a particular individual, no matter how much you think they're sexy, cute, or attractive to you. You don't want to do that, but I do feel like, you're trying to manifest a new beginning, a fresh start here. And, I feel like you also you just really want someone who's aligned with your values. And so even though I feel a bit of impatience in your energy, I feel like you're willing to wait if you have this foundation underneath you where you can be grounded where you are and planning toward the future. you don't need to jump right into the future, but you do have to be grounded in the now and know that you're working toward the future. So that's, what you're manifesting. But, I do see here with the Hermit, it's been taking a lot out of you, Pisces, to go through this challenging situation. There could be multiple people in your energy that's very challenging right now, that's doing petty things, trying to get you into petty drama. But King of Wands, it doesn't, you know what I mean? I feel like you're like, yeah, 10 of Swords, been there, done that. Okay, it happened. I'm moving on. I feel like you're not even looking back. You're looking past this situation. You're looking within and you're starting something new. Maybe a new job, a new school. Or there could even be somebody here very unexpected, somebody coming in here with a love offer that you did not see this coming. Okay, but somebody could be coming in and saying, and if it's this devil energy, you may want to, send them to voicemail, not open your door. I don't know. But I do kind of see this soul connection here coming in, this beautiful lesson in love. Somebody wants a second chance with you. I do believe in second chances. I really don't think we should take our ex back. I know, because it is like spiritually, you see it all the time. You take your ex back and what you get, the same, you go around again. You want to, did they break your heart? You want to do it again? Go ahead. Right? Did they cheat on you? You want them to cheat on you again? They will. If you want to open yourself up to that, they will. Right? But at the same time, as someone who loves the Pride and the Prejudice and just got done watching it, I do feel like, I believe in second chances, depending on what it was. Right? If you were in a full-blown relationship with someone and they did, you know what I mean, that situation will likely repeat. Now, if you got a Mr. Darcy, Elizabeth Bennet situation going on where you're still getting to know one another, there could have been misunderstandings, miscommunications. I do see us finding an understanding for one another if we can both show up in the same type of energy. But it could be difficult for you to show up in the Knight of Cups energy for someone who betrayed you. Or if you feel like someone betrayed you. And I do feel like this person is still coming in with lies, truthfully. It's like they have romantic feelings for you, but they're coming in too soon. They haven't worked out their life and they're not getting it, that they need to work out their stuff before they come in, right? They're thinking if they come in romantic enough, that'll work. But it's like, no, it has to be legit. It has to be an offer. It has to be not only an offer, but it has to be an offer of everything. So don't, I feel like even if you're not hearing from someone, then maybe they know that they need to come in a certain type of energy. So they're kind of withholding until they can come in that energy. Very interesting. But I do see growth. I see growth here in a situation, but I would just be careful, right? If you feel like something's off or like someone's not telling you something, don't not bring something up, right? Because sometimes we can be just as guilty because we don't inquire. Now, not me, because I'm out there inquiring. So let me tell you, and don't beat yourself up too hard. Because a lot of times you can inquire, tell someone exactly how to show up for you, tell them exactly what your trauma, your triggers, your stuff is, right? And they're still going to hit everyone and traumatize and trigger you, and it's like you never even talked to them, right? It's like they never even knew you. You never even told them anything. However, at the same time, sometimes we don't say the things we need to say. So if that's you, don't, say what you need to say, even if it's hard, say what you want. If you're ashamed of what you want, go within and see why you feel like you don't deserve what you want, right? Because you do, right? Especially if what you want is to be happy, safe, comfortable around people who care about you and respect you and lift you up, right? Like, we all deserve that. And I do feel like you are manifesting here a new beginning after a loss, right? I feel like, give yourself a chance to grieve, though, because we don't want to just go straight from loss into manifesting, right? I can tell you firsthand it don't work like that, because I just went through it myself, where I had all this loss pile up in my life at one time, because when it rains it pours sometimes. And then I was like, I lost. So from this place of emptiness and feeling loss and feeling scarcity and feeling fear, I'm gonna keep trying to create. And that didn't work out very well for me, right? Because we got to feel what we need to feel. But for some of us, we kind of thought this was over, but it's like something resurfacing, because healing is not linear here. And it's like, it could be really frustrating for us because we want to like feel good about life. Like, we want to open up to someone here, but it's like, it's really difficult because we have a lot of motivations to keep ourselves safe. So, we could be choosing here to remain single until someone comes in with a solid, committed relationship offer here. We're like, nope, I am here waiting for marriage proposals. Like, I'm like seriously Pride and Prejudice vibes. Like, you can call on me, you can come sit in the parlor, we can take a turn around the gardens, but you're not getting anything from me. Like, I feel like you're very much wanting to keep yourself safe. You could be a very romantic person, but in Pisces, oh Lord, I gotta say, because since I am a Pisces, I can relate to this. It's like sometimes it can be, we want to really try to stay grounded. That's the best thing, the best advice within this, because there's so much good that I feel wants to unfold for us, especially within our finances. But we could be somewhat worried about the wrong things right now, because I feel like our thoughts and our emotions are kind of running the show. And, we don't want to make a tsunami, right? We want to be a little grounded and, keep our feet planted firmly on the ground. All right, let's get us some oracle cards. Well, let's make sure. Let's see what else wants to. I just want to check out these four corners. Yeah. There's someone here, Pisces, really quite stubborn, and it could be you in a way, but I actually feel like it's you and someone else. Like, see what I'm looking at here, Pisces, is you in this Hermit energy, looking down on this 10 of Swords, this betrayal, these 10 swords in your back, and then this person, it's like you are looking down on this person. They feel you, but they are not turning around. They don't want to look at what they did here. And I feel, that there's something coming, though. Something coming in. Some type of new beginning. Like, you could be even offering something to this person, which is just, that's what's throwing me, because that's what I'm really feeling, is you offering something to this person, something small and tangible, offering to them. Maybe it's even not, like, it could be some advice or something that they're gonna use to go back to school or make money or do something. I don't know, but I see you kind of giving something to this person. Maybe there's a potential for a friendship here, because you did connect with this person in a profound way here. even though there's, past to present, there's a lot of hurt feelings in your energy. So I feel like this is a difficult situation because you wanted something to manifest differently with this person. So, you may offer this person some type of gesture of friendship, but I would be careful not to offer that unless it's like very authentically how you're feeling, which I feel could be very confusing for you if this is resonating. So let's see if your angels and guides want to come out, because this is confusing. And remember, we did have crossroads out over your readings. So like there is a choice that you might have to make. You could be at a major crossroads, but if something feels toxic, trust that, Pisces. You're very intuitive. All right. Get funky. Go have some fun. Connect with yourself. And chill out is on the bottom. I do feel like, and maybe this devil energy is your energy. If you're trying too hard to control a situation, sometimes we have to hold love lightly. I know, as a traumatized girly myself over here, I know it's hard. It's hard to not, I'm still struggling with that, and I feel that a lot of us do. But we have to listen to our intuition. We don't want to gaslight ourselves or give someone too many excuses, too many chances. Okay, so that's not what I'm saying, but oh, look at that. I call back my power. That's the thing. You can always call back your power from any situation. Oh my God, my light attracts light. So that's what I'm saying. Holding on to these things lightly, with light, with a light heart and a heart full of light. Okay? That's how we want to hold on to these things, and that's how we call our power back, right? We don't need to feel any shame about our needs, but we also do need to voice them, right? Sometimes, we might be so afraid that someone else is going to shame us for our needs that we just shame ourselves for it, and we didn't even tell them. Okay, and look, you got Lord Shiva, Transcendence, coming out, and that was the same card Taurus got. So you might have Taurus placements, but I feel like it is time to have some fun, to connect with people in your community. Maybe someone's coming in offering you to go out on a little date here, Pisces, and maybe you want to accept it. Right? Just because you go out on a date, it doesn't mean you have to do anything more than that one date. But I definitely feel like going out, having a little fun here, and confidence. Yeah, it will up your confidence, Pisces. So listen to some Lynn Collins, because we have Lynn Collins, Confidence. I am simply stunning. Okay, Pisces, that is what I got for you. And I'm going to leave it there. All the links you need to connect with me are in the description box. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about this reading, this setup. I wanted to do this little Kyle Gray prayer that I've been saying, and it helps me out so much. So this is from Kyle Gray. It's not my original thought. But you all know that I love Kyle Gray. I'm using 2 of his decks here for... Both of these cards are from his decks. But, so little prayer here from Kyle is, wherever love is present, fear is a stranger, and love is here in me. Okay, Pisces, whatever moment you are in, know that it is a magical moment because you are there. Until we meet again, I love you. Take care.